Okay, Uday, thank you very much for joining us here for this pre-match press conference ahead of tomorrow's final. Can you just give us a sense of how you're feeling ahead of tomorrow?
बहुत बढ़िया लग रहा है मुझे. बहुत एक्साइटेड है हम लोग फाइनल के लिए, बिकॉज फाइनल है ये, तो सब बहुत एक्साइटेड है और सब बहुत प्रिपेयर्ड है, तो बस यही है.
Yeah, Uday is saying we are in a great atmosphere, brilliant mindset of the team. The dressing room atmosphere is very good, and happy to achieve as a team where we are.
How are the boys feeling physically? Everyone fit and well and ready to go tomorrow?
सब एकदम सही हैं, बढ़िया, सब प्रिपेयर्ड हैं और सब अच्छे माइंडसेट में हैं.
Yeah, as he said earlier, great atmosphere in the dressing room. They're all looking forward for the game tomorrow.
Have you assessed conditions out there in the middle already, and do you have a plan? How are you preparing for tomorrow's game?
हाँ, मतलब अंदर हमने सब कुछ देख लिया है. एक बार पहले भी खेल चुके हैं, तो काफ़ी कुछ हमें पहले से पता है. विकेट को भी थोड़ा बहुत देखा है, बट प्ले खेलने के बाद ही पता लगेगा ज़्यादा तो विकेट का. लेकिन और साथ में सब रेडी हैं इस चीज़ के लिए. हर एक प्रॉब्लम को फेस करने के लिए रेडी हैं हम लोग. तो
Yeah, so Uday is saying there has been a fair assessment of the ground conditions and the way the pitch is. A lot of inputs from the coaches have helped to understand the conditions, and obviously the semi-final game which we played here has also added it. Again, great atmosphere in the dressing room, and they're all raring to go out tomorrow.
We saw a few of your players, yourself included, I think, on the sidelines watching the second semi-final, part of it. Did you watch the end of that game back at the hotel, and was there anything that you learned from that game that you'll take into tomorrow about this Australian side?
हाँ, हम देख रहे थे साइड से, बस देखना चाहते थे कि क्या कैसे चल रहा है गेम वहाँ पे बीच में, कितना कॉम्पिटिटिव चल रहा है, क्या मतलब क्या हमें चैलेंजेस देखने को मिलेंगे. और हाँ, हमने देखा था लास्ट में एंड में जाके, होटल में भी देखा था एंड भी बहुत अच्छा था, बहुत यूँ इंटरेस्टिंग सा एंड हुआ था. लेकिन सब प्लान्ड है पहले से, वही करेंगे हम.
Yeah, so Uday is saying we did watch the game from the boundary lines when we were here for training. We did watch a few balls live and did follow the scores as well, and also watched the game once we were back in the hotel. It was an interesting game, close finish, and he was happy the way things went out.
You yourself, you stand on the brink of history tomorrow. You could be the first Indian captain to successfully defend the Under-19 Cricket World Cup trophy. Does that give you any more motivation ahead of tomorrow's game?
हाँ, बिल्कुल. पहले भी हमारे सब 19 में अच्छा करते आए हैं, और मेरे पास भी ये अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि मैं अपनी कंट्री के लिए वो कप जीत के लाऊँ वापस और डिफेंड करूँ उसे. तो बहुत मोटिवेशन है ये.
Yeah, so they're saying there is a rich history in junior cricket which comes from India. We have a good track record. We've been doing well in this tournament, and he wishes to continue the record the way things are, and they're all looking forward to it.
These two sides have met twice in recent ICC finals. Australia have won both. Does that make you any more determined to address that record tomorrow and win?
नहीं, हम एक नॉर्मल गेम की तरह ले रहे हैं. फाइनल है, कोई भी टीम होती है सामने तो हम उसी तरह से खेलते, कॉम्पिटिटिव क्रिकेट खेलते, जितना हो सके हार्ड खेलते, बस वही करने जाएंगे हम.
So they're saying it doesn't matter the opponents. We are here to play some competitive cricket, and we are here to show our class of the game, and that's what they're looking up to.
And then final question from me: how much would it mean to you personally to lift that trophy up?
हर एक बच्चे का सपना होता है ये कि अपनी कंट्री के लिए कप जीते और उठाए. मैं तो लीड भी कर रहा हूँ, तो मेरे लिए तो बहुत बड़ी बात है, ये बहुत ऑनर की बात है अगर मैं कप उठाऊँ और अपनी कंट्री को प्राउड करूँ.
Uday is saying as a kid playing cricket, it's always a dream back home for everyone to one day represent the country at this level, and he is very glad of having the opportunity to lead this team, and he's pretty determined to do well in the tournament and the final coming up.
That's all from me. Any questions?
Hi Uday, how much have you enjoyed captaincy during this event, during this tournament?
बहुत मज़ा आया मुझे. बहुत अच्छी सपोर्ट मिली स्टाफ से, बहुत लड़कों ने बहुत अच्छा मुझे कंट्रीब्यूट किया, बहुत मुझे सपोर्ट कर रहे थे सभी, तो बहुत मज़ा आया मुझे यहाँ पे कैप्टनशिप करने में.
Uday has had a fabulous time captaining this side. He's got supports from all corners within his teammates, from the support staff to help him understand the captaincy and work around. And he says he's learned a lot in this stint of captaincy.
And Australia have had quite a few close finishes. I think perhaps your only close finish was against South Africa. What are some of the lessons that you've taken from that match that you're going to be bringing into this final?
हमारी एक्चुअली हम इस चीज़ के लिए प्रिपेयर्ड थे पहले से ही कि क्लोज गेम होने वाला है. हमारे लिए अच्छा था कि हम लोग वन साइड जीत रहे थे जितने पहले, लेकिन हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा हुआ कि ये क्लोज गेम हुआ और हमारा लोअर ऑर्डर और मिडिल ऑर्डर को भी पता लगा कि अंदर जाके परफॉर्म करने का, कैसे परफॉर्म करना है, क्या चलना है, प्रेशर सिचुएशन में क्या होगा, और हमारी टीम को पता लगा कि प्रेशर सिचुएशन में कैसे खेलना है, और बस वही लेके जाएंगे आगे भी कि अगर टाइट गेम होता है तो हाउ टू प्ले.
Yeah, so Uday is saying he's aware of the pressure situations that was supposed to come in. What you correctly mentioned was we had some easy games throughout within the tournament in the league phase, and we were expecting the South Africa game to be a close and a tight one, and he feels it is good to have such a game before going into the final, and the boys are aware of what to expect and how to react to these situations now.
One last one for me. Finals, obviously, approaching the final, there's a lot of nerves in the change room, but there's also a lot of excitement. How do you help the players and everybody in the change room to balance the two so that you can get the best out of the players on match day?
सच बताऊं तो मुझे ये सब करने की लोड नहीं है. सब प्लेयर्स बहुत मैच्योर्ड हैं. मतलब जिसको देखो हर कोई एक्साइटेड है, नर्व्स नहीं है, लेकिन सब एक्साइटेड है, खेलने के लिए बहुत एक्साइटेड है कि अंदर जाएंगे, फाइनल में परफॉर्म करेंगे, अपनी कंट्री को प्राउड करेंगे. तो बस सबको समझाने की लोड नहीं पड़ती, सब अच्छा ही करेंगे.
So Uday is saying, to be honest, there is not much of pressure in terms of motivating the boys. The boys are quite self-motivated. They are aware of where they stand and at what brink they are at the moment. They know the entire country is backing them. So there is not much of talk in terms of motivating the boys because they're all self-motivated. They're aware of their roles, and now is the point to execute what they know. So they're up for it.
Sorry, just one last one. A message to everyone that's been supporting you guys back home and also here in South Africa.
पहले तो थैंक यू कि पूरे टूर्नामेंट में हमें सपोर्ट करते आए, और फाइनल में भी प्लीज़ हमें सपोर्ट करो. हमें पता है कि आप लोग सपोर्ट कर रहे हो, और हम लोग पूरी कोशिश करेंगे कब वापस लाने को.
So Uday, first of all, he's saying he's very, very thankful for all the support. He sends his gratitude from here to all the supporters of Indian cricket, and wishes a lot of. He wishes people turn out to the final to watch a good match of cricket and back the team.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.